Yo, what's up, everybody? It's King Hitman here, and figure why not? I usually don't record this type of video where I run through the EZA event, but I figure, why not talk Dokkan? I've actually been kind of inconsistent lately. That's not okay with me, but let's chop it up. I hope you guys are having a good day, by the way. I mean that. Now, for starters, we have, of course, most importantly and most obviously, we have Kid Buu'S Eza. He's out on Global, running through the stage. I'm just gonna chop it up with you guys while I do this. We don't really need to talk about it. We know how to beat him. Now, with his EZA details, leader skill. Everybody's gonna have the same leader skill from that era. Extreme int 3 key stats 130, and then super int 3 key stats 90. Actually, not a bad leader skill like at all, especially for the super class versus like it used to be what 50%, and now it's very good. Now onto his super attack effect. I love his super attack effect. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and then causes immense damage while recovering 12% HP. This guy, it's I don't really need to explain much, especially with him being a Majin. He's giving you at least 15% HP back every turn if you're linking him up correctly. So with that being said, let's get into his passive skill. Now, passive skill is attack 100%. Seems pretty bland, but at least it's innate. Attack 100% plus an additional attack and defense 70% when HP is 30% or more. Now, of course, anybody would prefer like, oh, I wish they just gave him attack and defense 100% and then attack 70% when the HP is above. But the thing is with this guy is, I don't want these units to be perfect. I need units to have flaws. So if you get below that 30% and he has no defense, it's reminiscent of his old days when he had literally zero defense. He was just healing the whole time and hitting hard with no key, by the way. I still remember the Gaming Claws video. Shout out if you remember him. Back in the day, the title at like 5 a.m. was he has no key links. That was the weirdest thing. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this Kid Buu'S Eza. Let me keep going. Now, outside of his attack and defensive buff for himself, he gives 1 key to Majin Power Extreme Class allies, and then he gives, when HP is 50% or more, and then he gives Extreme Class overall 1 key if your HP is 70% or more. Now, I'm only going to really be using this guy on either Resurrected Warriors or Majin Power, unless I run him on Buu'S Saga, which Majin Power and Buu'S Saga are, one basically fits into the other. But yeah, I'm going to use him on that team. I'm going to get his passive often enough, especially with units like LR Buuhan, which this guy doesn't have key links. Wait, no, I mean, with the link level update, he does. I think he gives Buu 2 key, and then now he's giving Buu 2 key off of his passive. I might be underselling it. Maybe, do they share 3 key? I swear they share 2, but anyway, that part of his passive is massive because obviously the Buu team needs it. A very underrated team, actually. A team, I love that team. That might be my favorite team in the game. It might be. I don't die with that team at all. So I give them my props whenever it's due. But so yeah, with Kid Buu now, he has his defense, he's healing, all that. His links, Majin, brutal beatdown, more than meets the eye, big bad bosses. Big bad bosses for this guy who used to, this was his only form of defense at one point. That was it. So it's great that he got that update. Now, Link level 10, you guys know what it brings to the table. The innate 25% attack and defense regardless of health. Now, infinite regeneration, wall standing tall, and fierce battle. I don't love Kid Buu's links. I don't really like more than meets the eye, even though it's not the worst. It's a good link. It's just, it's one of those links where you would think all of the Buus have it or none of the Buus have it, and it's particular Buus that have it. I really don't like when they do that, if that makes sense, but just the way the game is. Now, onto his category. This is what I love about Kid Buu. He doesn't have a single dead category at all. Now, his categories: Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, and Majin Power. Now, obviously, it's only 5. Not the best. However, you can't say any of those teams he's not going to be useful on. He's useful on all of them. He'll have good linking partners on all of them. He'll support anybody that can fit on almost any of those teams. That's because all the Majins are on literally all these teams, I think, except like Oob, I guess. Yeah, I think all the Majins are on all of these teams. And then of course there are a lot of extreme class allies or enemy, allies that'll be on Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, stuff like that. Especially Transformation Boost, coolers there. Now, when we were talking about that, but there's actually an EZA a lot of people weren't paying attention to, which dropped earlier today as I'm recording this. That EZA being the Kaioken Goku and the physical Vegeta, the Scouter Vegeta and Kaioken Goku from the Saiyan Saga, their iconic fight. Now, oh my, his art is, I like both of their arts, but I think I prefer Goku's. And I usually prefer the Vegeta art actually. But all of that aside, now, wait, let me make sure I don't miss these orbs. Oh, I thought it was going to fall a different way. But yeah, so on Goku, Tech Goku, leader skill. Goku's family, category 3 key, stats 130, or tech type key 3, stats 100%. Not the worst leader skill. Goku's family, SS4 Goku, I'm not really feeling him a lot the last couple months. I never really did. Let's get one thing straight. I always thought he was like a great unit, but I never loved him. I always preferred Vegeta because I didn't worry about his defense at all. But that's here nor there, or neither here, however you said, neither here nor there. Now on to super attack, 4 times Kaioken Kamehameha extreme, greatly raises attack, raises defense normally, and then causes supreme damage to the enemy. I see that they've been using this mechanic lately where they're sort of not fully investing into greatly raising attack and defense. I don't know what makes them feel like they have to do that, but if it makes them happy, man, how about they just come up with a new super attack effect? That would be amazing. How about they do that? But Dokkan will be Dokkan. Akatsuki will be Akatsuki. Anyway, on to his passive skill. All out effort. Key +1 at the start of each turn and defense plus 70% if there's a Vegeta's family enemy. Now, attack 100 attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. It's great, but if you're not fighting a Vegeta's family enemy, he doesn't have defense at the start of the turn. So turn 1, he's going to be a little shaky. So you're basically, I don't know what events you're really going to use him in besides Infinite Dragon Ball History event where you can get his whole passive active. Because Super Battle Roll, he's not safe in there. He's not. I don't know what to tell you. He's not safe in there. But onto the rest of his passive. He gets Ki +7 and attack 70% when HP is 70% or less. He also performs a critical hit +7% chance per tech key sphere obtained up to 30. So basically get him 5 tech orbs if you can, or at least 4 to get the 28% chance. Now, I like the fact that they did it, but like this guy, he's better than he used to be. Of course he's better. But man, I still don't see a place where I want to use him. I can't find one. Comment down below if you disagree with me. I don't see it. I don't see a spot where I'd want to run him in with. I never ran him. I always had dupes in him. Or no, I think I have 2 dupes in him and I have Vegeta with 3. I want a Rainbow Vegeta. I use Vegeta somewhat often. At least relatively often, but whatever. Anyway, Link skills, Z Fighter, on the family Saiyan lineage, Kamehameha, shocking speed, over in a flash, and shattering the limit. It's actually a very good Link set, not to be underrated at all. But, well, no, there's no buts about it. It's actually a very good, it's just a good Link set. I don't have any complaints. Categories, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Goku's family, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, and All Out Struggle. I like all of his categories, I do. I know people feel a way about the All Out Struggle category, but I like it. Of course, Final Trump Card is always going to be a good team. Spirit Bomb's on there, the Fusions are on there. It's always going to be a good team. And then everything else, we know what they bring to the table. I don't really need to talk about it. But yeah, so with this guy, I need a spot where you can convince me he's going to be great, and I just can't find one. Stats are pretty good though. When fully EZA'd and rainbowed, 13.5k HP, 17.5k attack, and 11.5k defense. Defense is very good. Very good. So onto Vegeta, the opposite of him. Physical Vegeta, extreme, Scouter Vegeta. You guys know what I'm talking about. Leader, I just missed these orbs. That's highly upsetting. I'm about to miss both. Oh no, I'm not. Sorry, my bad. I'm multitasking. Now with Vegeta's family leader skills, opposite of Goku, it's the same thing, just inverse. Now, Super Attack Gun does the same thing, but if you ask me, they usually make the Vegetas the more defensive unit. I would have assumed if they were going to do the half and half thing they've been doing lately, they would have said greatly raises defense and then raises attack normally. But not that it matters. It doesn't really. Actually, I lied. It does matter. Raising defense is huge. It is. But at least we have both. I guess I don't really know what to say here. At least we have both, so I'll deal with it. Passive skill: Warrior's Medal. Key +1 at the start of each turn and attack 70% when facing a Goku's family category enemy. Attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. Key +7 and 70% defense when HP is 70% or below. I like that one because now, you get desperate, you start to reach that lower end of your health territory. Now he's tanking even more. So if he was taking damage before, he probably won't now. Now, besides that, he also gets a crit chance +7%, just like Goku, per physical key sphere obtained, up to 30%. So like I said, 4 would usually be more reasonable, and even then 4 is kind of a reach to try to get every turn. But when I think people don't seem to understand, like, when mechanics are built that way, you're not supposed to get them every turn. I don't know why people feel like, oh man, if it was just get one orb and then he had an extra 80% attacking defense. No, bro, like, you're not supposed to get it often. It's weird that people seem to not understand that's how Dokkan works. At the end of the day, Dokkan is really like, did you draw a good hand? In terms of the orbs, at least, did you draw a good set of orbs? And if you didn't, did your orb manipulator help you out with that? That's basically what it comes down to when we're talking about the field. But anyway, Link skills. Sand Warrior race, royal lineage, Sand Pride prodigies, prepare for battle over 9,000 and shattering the limit. I hate over 9,000 so much. However, you can actually get it with 2 guys. One of them I didn't even understand why he was on here, but he is. One guy being Mask Saiyan, the tech Mask Saiyan. I don't know who's wearing the mask. I don't want to talk about it. I can't theorize. I've been doing it for 4 years. And then we have the LR Vegeta and Nappa here. So, and this is what I'm talking about. Champa is on here. Physical Champa is on here. I don't understand this game, but I just don't. But anyway, yeah, so if you can get him and Bardock on a Pure Saiyans team, Space Traveling Warriors team. Is Mask Saiyan on? Nah, he wouldn't be on Terrifying Conquerors, I think. No, he's not. I would know by now. He would not. But anyway, you can get them on a Pure Saiyan or Space Traveling Warriors team. I do believe Mask Saiyan is on Space Traveling. And 10% attacking defense, that's not the worst. It's just that they won't link the best. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have to force this to work out. That really doesn't. It's just weird. I'm not comfortable with that link at all. But anyway, categories: Pure Saiyans, Dragon Ball Seekers. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Dragon Ball Seekers, Vegeta's family, Terrifying Conquerors, Inhuman Deeds, and Space Traveling Warriors. Now, is Link's one fully EZA'd? Do I prefer them over Goku's? Nah, I really don't care for health that much. That's not really my play style. I don't need high health unless I'm facing Super Battle Road and I'm just desperate. But he has 16.6k HP. He has 16.6k attack. Basically, I'm like 2 points off. No, I'm like 500 points off, 400 points off. So whatever. Yo, I am really like losing my train of thought in this video. And then he has 10.6k defense. That's where it's sort of like, I'm not feeling it too much, but his stats are still great. So I just wish they were like Goku's. I'm favoring the attack and defense, but I guess it sort of makes sense for Goku. But I guess that's everything I needed to go over. However, oh, by the way, he has a 12 key multiplier of 145%. Same goes for Goku. That's the biggest difference between this Goku and... Oh, actually, while I'm at it, I want to put a sticker on Kid Buu. Oh, I only have one left. Oh, I didn't put it on Bardock yet. Oh, I lied. That's staying in the vault. But anyway, the biggest difference between this Tech Kaioken Goku and the AGL Kaioken Goku is the key multiplier. The Kaioken Goku from the Hero Extermination event, his EZA, he has a 12 key of 130. That's why he's trash. That's why 130 is atrocious. But anyway, that's it. Everything you guys need to know. Kid Buu'S Eza. If that was entertaining you, hopefully it was. Let me know how your day is going. Hitman is out.